Hello, chat. Hello, my chat. My lovely little lumps of cheese that you are. It's time for yet another day of inching ever closer to the inevitable. So, sorry, I'm eating French fries. That's heavy. You know what else is heavy? Yeah, you did it for me. You did the bit. All right, yeah. Thank you, Pink. Yeah, anyway. We're gonna be dealing with some real heavy topics such as these deliveries. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. We're just gonna play the game. Because you know what? Since the last time we played it, I have been thinking about it. And I really want to play more of it. She loves it. I don't know about loves yet, but I have been sufficiently engaged by the story and interested in the gameplay. So the itch is there. So, we left off connecting our first, our first network thingy. I think I was supposed to do something here, actually. Remember.
Sam, you can use that
What is this?
PCC to build a post box.
Oh. I don't actually remember what we were supposed to be doing.
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
Okay. I mean, it's right there. We can just do it quick, I guess.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not
Wait, can you, like, take his gear
Assuming
off?
you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map.
Can I just, like, send him out fucking naked into the time ball and kill him? No? Okay. I was just wondering. Don't kill him. I don't want to. I was just, like, curious if that's, like, a thing you can do. If you just, like, go outside without the right gear on, you just, like, instantly become an old man. Is it pink boat? Yeah. I mean, I knew that.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Wow. You got 42 whole lakes? So I like how, even though, like, the world's, like, basically ended, slash in the process of ending, you still do everything for likes on social media.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Another bare essentials and we still crave the number. It's true. What would we do if not the number go up? I should probably have, like, put these in the post box and waited for the rain to stop, but we do a little silly sometimes. See, and, like, I wonder what the purpose of the likes are, but I guess, like, they did kind of explain, like, oh, you'll become, like, a living legend or whatever, you know, like, you'll be, like, a legendary porter or whatever the fuck, and it's like, I guess if that's what drives you to fucking to do this, then that's what it takes. Sure, but
Delivering cargo.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like,
Gotta say,
once it hits the boxy, this is true. I guess it makes sense because, like, a lot of people don't feed the homeless without filming it either, so. I will be right back. How are those fries? I need to get a utensil of some kind. So, I will be right back. Good. The fries.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome, nerd.
New order available.
How do I, like, deposit the resins that I got? Share locker? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Order assigned.
So I need to go down there. Have I been there before? I feel like I have, but... Have we? Anyway, I forgot to pause the thingy.
You can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters. Your private...
I don't know if that did anything, but...
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whoa, shit.
Steady.
Jesus, I fucking picked up speed. So Brave going into the water without scanning first? Why? What's wrong with it? Ian, stop. Go away. Could be deep. Yeah, but we've been across this river like multiple times already, so I know that it's fine. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Scan every time, but you don't need to if you know the body of water already.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Watchtower. Should we watch this tower, perhaps? Yeah, the canteen that can refill just setting in the water. I think free energy drink. Really? Mule boots. Is there anything spooky I gotta look out for? Okay, if I see these like little streamers coming out of the sky, does that mean there's BTs over there? Observation, probably. Okay. So maybe we want to be a little careful. What's this thing?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
Oh!
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Go down, please. Realizing now this ladder's terrible. So thank you for that. My baby's freaking out.
Sam. Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. There's a sign up there. What does that meter in the bottom left mean again? Shoot. Do I have shoe durability? Are you kidding me? Oh fuck, there's Neil beacons here. This kind of sucks that it just rains like this and there's not really anything I can do about it while I'm carrying shit. Because I don't have access to, like, any sort of, like, special item or anything to, like, cover my shit. You'd think all you'd need is, like, a plastic tarp, but apparently not. Not yet. Yeah, but wouldn't that be, like, the first thing you think of? Like, oh yeah, the literal rain, the fucking tears of God falling out of the sky that you cannot possibly hope to avoid unless you're sheltered. Literally fast forwards your fucking time. Maybe you might want to cover your cargo with something. You know? That's all I'm saying. At war with the sky now? Yeah, something like that. There's a literal fucking invisible apocalypse monsters that if I encounter them and they touch me, it will literally basically hasten the apocalypse. Dude, this is so fucking tense. Those things are fucking...
Quiet, dumbass.
Is he talking to me? He just called me a dumbass.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Sorry, kid.
Okay, I think I'm good.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
See, kind of what I'm wondering is, like, does the fucking bridge baby actually, like, grow up at any point? Or do you just, like, is it just, like, forever fetus?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
So, yeah, getting caught out with BTs like that is fucking terrifying. Which is what I was trying to say before he told me to be quiet.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
So you learn about that, what you talked about, what the baby growing up. You learn more about them? Oh, okay.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
You like Norman Reedus in the Funky Fuse game? I like it so far. It's really cool. It's very interesting. It definitely oozes Kojima.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Mules and drone syndrome. Bridge babies can follow.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Okay. So really weird question, but
Your work is greatly
at some point, unless there's like, I don't know if maybe it's like it's just not his personality, or it's like it's not a desire he has, but like at some point he's gonna want to jack off, right?
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
But that baby is always in the room, and you're not gonna want to do that in front of it. So like, where do you go to do that?
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress.
Bathroom.
He's
The
being
bathroom's
drastically
just
returned to
open.
his mother's womb.
Mother.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
He's so, like, Dead Man is so fruity.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner
Is he not?
will
Like,
temporarily
he's kinda...
reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
He's a little fruity.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
See, and like, the other thing is, you don't have privacy from them. they can like see and hear you doing everything in this room at all times. Or mentioned? Didn't they mention him before? I thought they mentioned him the last time.
London Bridge is falling down.
Did he do in the shower? No, but wasn't he complaining that he was talking to him in the shower?
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that.
Like, what state is he in?
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Commentary. That whole no one's having children anymore bit.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hardman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
No, don't show me his butt.
Sam, this is Hardman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America.
What is dooms?
I want to recover the past.
Are all these people with like
Oh,
fancy names
it's almost time.
also like have that?
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Hey, isn't this what you guys wanted me to do? Oh, he flipped me off. Did you do that? He's angry now. You fucking told me to! Wait, so how do I check my mail again? Oh, there you go. You shit? Yeah. It's already saying bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid that's some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if you got your hopes up, and I've got some more bad news for you, too. See, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart, whole world even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, I don't know, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. Counting on you, Sam. Okay. Oh, so much reading! More than Oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. The mood was just bleak. Then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking at first. I thought it was just the oxytocin too. But that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again even. Watchtowers too. Before long we'll be opening up new delivery routes, mark my words. It's still scary out there though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with meals, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried we won't be able to keep it up. That's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? Go show us how it's done. No pressure or anything, you know? Mules and drone syndrome. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by reestablishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI-managed deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It's too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seem to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the meals we know and love today. I see. Interesting. Oh, so much reading. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man, on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? I've always been on good terms. You see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research. To learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. The fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends. One thing is certain, our continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Slaves to the desire to deliver? Yeah. The children yearn for the Amazon. They need their little treats. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred. Despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it is somehow affected by local chiral connections. It's merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. But what if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. Everyone can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? I think that sounds a little on the kooky side of things, but you know.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Why he do that? Okay. Chat, I'm just doing this for just to see what happens, okay? Okay, he just taps his feet. So like, is there a camera that, like, does he know? Why is he quirky? Alright, man.
Tired, huh?
You shit, I already did. Okay. It's time to go.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Sister woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Interesting.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli.
It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Huh. All right.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I don't even have weapons, dude. What do you fucking mean? Rope, that's enough? Yeah? What am I gonna do with rope? Tie him up? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it,
we already
caught
heard
the
this.
porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dead.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Can I repair my boots? Oh, I have an extra pair. I see. Interesting.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up.
Rest is advised.
Okay, so where the fuck do you actually want me to go?
weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Oh.
Yeah, this is nice.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Still not done yet.
I like that he makes like little comments to himself.
Complete.
Oh, I can see a motherfucker.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Guy's pretty far over there. Maybe I should take out this guy first. How long does that last? Is he there? Is he like that forever? Or will he, like, break out? A long time? Okay. So, long enough I don't have to worry about it. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. It's facing that way. Okay. Shh, 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 shh.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been. Here we go. This is fine. Kinda wish I didn't cut off what Die Hard Man was saying before I opened the post box, but shit happens. Stop, 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 stop!
don't think this thing does anything. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it is. No, 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 stop, 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 stop. Just fucking chill, bro. God. The fact that the possibility actually exists that you could just like be trucking it a little too quickly and you fucking
addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit.
Cargo high.
Back in
That's
the day,
funny.
AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
AAI? Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the commentary about taking the human element out of everything is very very on point now. Is he just whistling to his baby? One like received from BB.
Rest is advised. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Have a pleasant journey.
Anybody home?
The Kojima prophecy happens once again. And man certainly knows what he's doing.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there.
Yeah, good thing I stole like 3 pairs of boots.
Shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. Ah. Interesting.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Wow. Distribution Center, West Capital, Oliver. Bridges Guard Macho. To use this data, get access to level 2 or higher structure and select a customized structure. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Bean. You come to be annoying? Yeah, have you come to stick your claw into my tit again? That really hurt, you know.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An
Look at
extraordinary
this
personal
nerd.
device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite.
You bully hard man. I'm not bullying him. He looks like a nerd.
We have decided
Nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Hey,
good work.
Sit down.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for
Get
further
in the way, dude.
information.
Oh, you have to like deliver the materials to like a distribution center? Is that it? I don't know. Wait, why do I still have this shit on me?
Looks like you can access the share.
Where the fuck do I deposit this? Oh, that's what the recycling is for. Okay, so if I want more materials available, it's like per location. I see. Yes, hi Bean. Hi. I'm a little busy. What are you doing? No, no, no standing. No. You don't need to stand up there. It's where my arm goes. No funky dreams this time. Why are there so many cutscenes for taking a shower? I didn't skip important
That
cutscenes
should
just now, did I?
suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh.
I do find it really funny that the only time that he smiles is looking at the fucking baby. I mean... What do you want? What are you so bean about? Congratulations or sorry that happened. I'm not reading all that. They're best pals. Imagine saying your best friend is a baby. Goodbye, Bean. Sometimes are hard. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Fucking text dead man. Sure, he's got stuff he wants to talk about. Bean. Don't do anything stupid. Do I ever get to increase my maximum cargo limit?
You're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain,
History,
floating rocks,
equipment, and I think
golden
leveling up.
handprints.
I see.
That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Fuck.
Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Now you can pick up the hand crystals. Really gotta hand it to him, you know? Ow!
There we go. There we go.
Listen, you can't just smack me because I'm funny, okay? You just wouldn't understand. Nice ladder, dude. Good job. We're just gonna go back. Or else I'd be getting smacked all the time. It's okay, I already get enough of that from my wife. Oh, hello there.
Nice.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
What?
crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Yeah, because I'm fucking awesome. I can build a bridge.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
And now carry more cargo. Hey, speak of the devil. Snort the hand crystals. You just know someone has to have tried that.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Hog? Reverse anti-time ball. Let's go.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
We love recycling.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sure, why not? Let's build a bridge.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to
When you're Sam Porter bridges and unlock bridges, hell yeah.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it.
A Bridges brand bridge. Sponsored by Bridges.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Is there a way to like accept orders from outside?
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam.
God damn it. And that dialogue's gone.
See the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought, until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the
consoles, I
factory
think.
entrance.
Damn.
All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
Okay.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions
Well, I suppose this makes the bridge useful. Fucking forgot that pressing 5 without actually interacting with something just makes them yell shit. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
There we go.
Okay, that is an important function. Don't forget what. Oh, the shouting thing? Don't forget this thing, Raven. Immediately forgets.
There we go.
Sandal lead. Just looks like fucking flip-flops growing on a plant. Two years. Oh my god. Into you for the 2 whole entire years. This year is gonna be our 3-year stream anniversary too. Hope y'all are excited for that. Not quite sure what we're gonna do for it yet. I have kind of half an idea, but we will see. On our service, so gonna have a nice stream. Okay, good luck. This wearing FRU today? I don't know what FRU is. Oh my god. Bit of an elevated position maybe? Oh, it has to be on flat ground, doesn't it? Steep slope, yeah. What lake? Not everything is a steep slope.
Construction complete.
Well, I was hoping to use this to, like, see, like, enemies and shit, but whatever. Bro, Sam, you need to fucking slow the fuck down, man. What was that noise? I don't want to pick anything up on the way there. I want to only grab stuff on the way back. So I don't want to risk anything. Dude, fuck it. Every time this happens, it scares the shit out of me. Um... How do I... How do I use the fucking grenade thing? Did I not take them? Did you take them? I don't know. I thought I just had them on me already. Oh, I've been mostly waking. Hey, Sharky. Save from Silksong here. Raven Tater will protect me. Yes, don't worry. You have no danger of Silksong in this chat. Dude, is there anywhere that they aren't, is kind of what I'm wondering at this point. I am fucking surrounded. Collaborate anywhere with your strand? We did rope a few guys, yeah. Is it even possible for me to get out of this? Just walk around them? Can I fucking do that? They're literally all around me, dude.
Sam, it looks like one of your containers has been compromised. No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine. Good luck.
Bro, come on.
nothing quite like a fresh glass of water. But how fresh is water?
What do I fucking do, man? Alright, I will think, but... Phone call. I genuinely don't know what to do here. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Dude. Holy shit, what a nightmare.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Fuck, yawn. How do I offload my cargo? Perfect condition. Didn't even get a single drop of water on it. Totally.
cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly? All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
I will say, 10 out of 10 for like the aesthetics and like the design and like theming of this game, because like dealing with the BTs is actually fucking terrifying. Like, it makes me feel so stressed out.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Imagine if you finished Silent Hill. I know, right? So fucking upsetting. Fuck you, Sony. Fucking dumbass pieces of shit. New features have been added to your cufflinks. Supply requests, bridge links. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Take on order standard orders, make delivery requests of supplies, and trust cargo garage. Oh. Okay.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity.
So, can I piss?
Got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City.
To scare them away.
Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
What if I just took a little nap right here? Oh, he's using the fucking cargo thingy as a thing to lean on.
Come on, what you got? Let's do this.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Uh-huh.
That's a request for material. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Where do I need to be going right now, currently, though? Oh, I have to go all the way back to the capital. Okay, well, I need to kind of go all three of these ways anyway, so it might as well.
Hey, great work. That wind farm, by way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Cool.
Order assigned.
Now these, don't get carried away.
I don't have access to any of those weapons here. Shit. Alright.
It's all good, it's all good.
Just feels like it's such an aggressive way to soothe the baby. Give it fucking shaken baby syndrome.
You'll be in our prayers.
Keep on keeping on.
Someone's happy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Nice. There we go.
See, what if the solution to BTs just winds up being like, oh, you have to genetically replicate the bodily fluids of Sam, and then just like have like dispersal systems that like constantly spray his piss in the air. I don't know if volunteers like Sam for that, sadly. No, I mean, like, I meant, like, literally cloning his, like, genetic material. You know what I mean?
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
This one's for you. Today's a great day.
Yeah, I should probably pay a little bit of attention to where I'm going. ladders over here.
Thanks for the help.
Hey!
Fuck is the point of its robe? Hello? We can't live in the same piss zone? What? Why not?
There we go.
They can find a way. I don't know what this is, but I complain about walking simulators a lot, but I feel like this just feels different because there's like a purpose to it, and they make use of the time and space that you spend walking and actually do something with it instead of it just being like fake art, slow walking through scenery until you get to the next dialogue, you know? It feels purposeful and intentional rather than just, hey, look at how fucking pretentious and fancy and artsy I am. Spend 5 hours walking for no reason and just listening to the character monologue for 5 hours. Like, there's intention to it, yeah. Framing's important. Yeah, exactly. I guess what pisses me off about like the like walking simulator sort of like art games is when it really just feels like it's just the dev or like the writer jerking themselves off. They think that they're super smart and like have some like crazy idea or whatever, and then it's just like basically just listening to their stream of consciousness with no purpose to it. And then it's like, why do I want to play this?
Nice.
And like, I get there's space for that in art, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like if you don't do anything with it, there's not much of a purpose in it being a game, you know? Because that, to me, you know what? This might be a hot take. I think that making an artsy, pretentious game where it's just like a walking sim or whatever, just for the purpose of putting your thoughts out there, is a bit of a cop-out for not just writing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of these concepts would be better executed as just writing, but I think that people are too scared to do that, and so they put it in this shell. Like it's like putting fancy wrapping paper on something that doesn't actually have much in it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot less people would pay attention to it if it was just like a piece of writing. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? And like, okay, the medium of like video games can be good for that purpose of providing like a vessel for someone's writing. But if you're basically just giving like a fucking like a 6-hour-long Unity built experience, quote-unquote experience, just to basically monologue this like short story you wrote, I feel like it's pointless. You know? Like, your time would just be better spent elsewhere. And my money would be better spent somewhere else also. If it's free, then fine. I think that's a little more respectable if you put it out there as like a free thing. But if you're trying to sell to me a like a $20 to $40 quote-unquote video game that's just you on your soapbox, it just kind of feels like it lacks intention. And I find that kind of annoying. Now, on the other hand, I would still rather there be human beings putting their heart into something and putting it out there, rather than there being less of that. I would rather there be bad and pretentious art out there than to be none at all. If that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't do it, but just like do things with more intention. Don't just do it because it's there. You know? Just because it is a medium you can use doesn't mean you should. And if you're going to, you should really know what you're doing with it. Like have a plan, and like don't just make it a video game because it seems like the only or like the best option or whatever, because it doesn't suit the art itself. Right? Like, am I off base in saying that?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Some buckwheat crackers with no sugar or salt. People who suffer section. Pretty nice. That sounds really bland.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Like the texture tastes very little. See, that seems weird to me. Taste without texture is very, or no taste, or texture without taste is just very strange to me. It's like, at that point you might as well just like eat paper. But I don't know. I guess if you like it, then who am I to stop you?
If you're up for it, you should head over to the distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order bound for the city. A hardworking porter could earn himself an extra reward. Check the terminal at the distro center to see what's available.
Giving me all these fucking orders, man. Okay, that's going to the capital, that's going to the way station. Do I have a room for these? This will put me at 105 kg, so yes? I guess I can take them on my way. I get what you mean about the art, but it's tough to articulate over phone keyboard. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. I'm kind of just shouting my opinions to the wind, because not all art needs purpose, but art should be purposeful to have more intrigue, you know what I mean? To make it more engaging. Now you might say, but Raven, what about like all the fucking NSFW art that you post and like on Twitter and stuff like that? Ah, but you must understand, fictional strawman of which I've constructed. The point is to jerk off to it. That's purpose. So I think the audio is crunching a bit. Uh-oh! We love that. I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. Let me try just switching scenes back and forth. Did that fix anything? Probably just gonna get to the way station here on this route and then call it for today. It's less worse? Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. I think it's just sometimes like the capture in OBS like desyncs and then it like layers itself on top of itself and then it gets all weird.
Looks like a way through. God damn it. Thanks for the help.
Thank you, Musical Bridge. It's not too deep. That's fine. I need to switch my boots out soon.
There we go. There we go.
So, if there's like a shit ton of those crystals around, does that mean there's a higher likelihood of BTs being around?
Sam, I hate to say it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing to do with our network expansion operations, it's still a major cause for concern. You can pick up the order via the terminal at Capital Knot's Western Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until then.
Necessarily, but however, if you defeat one, a bunch of crystals spawn. Oh, I didn't know you could defeat them. A lot of black stuff around here. I don't know how we feel about that. Shit. We're coming up on the danger zone, aren't we? Yeah. Having my after workout Taco Bell. Yeah. What kind of Taco Bell?
Construction complete.
guy there. Guy across the way. He's crossing the river. Can I avoid that thing pinging me? Or is this like whole zone danger if I enter it? Retiming thing to reflect it? It's hidden tech? Oh. So if I scan at the same time as that scan goes off, it, like, bounces off and prevents it from pinging me? Cancel each other out? I see. The other ping go off, that's when you do yours? Okay. Makes sense. I mean, I only saw two meals, and they're both over there, so... Total breeze, man. Easy.
Just you, yourself, and me.
Have a pleasant journey.
It's me, myself, and I, Sam.
Scanning bridges.
Learn proper grammar.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, let's offload all this. Oh wait, so the container damage doesn't really matter, right? It's just the actual damage to the thing inside of it that matters. Yeah, the weaker the container, the more damage it takes when dropped. Ah, that makes sense. They did say that.
Thank you, Sam.
But I just wasn't sure if like the condition of the of the container affected like
You always
how much I
take
get.
such good care of our cargo.
Does the spray repair the cargo or just the container?
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Well, we're gonna have a little sit down here. And it saves when you rest, right? I didn't imagine that. I think so. Alright. Well. It is time, my friends. Hello, hello. Hello. Goodbye. A very goodbye hello for the end of stream. As always. But yeah, still really enjoying the game. It's really cool, and I am really looking forward to the rest of it. Probably after we finish it on stream, I might go back to it and actually like do the side content and shit. 'Cause it actually seems like really fun and interesting. So yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm glad the wheel landed on this game, because I have been meaning to play it for a really long time, but just never got around to it. Mostly out of laziness and my addiction to slop. So anyway, it was good times. Thank you for the resubs, and thank you all for coming by. And I will see you again soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.